This is another Tyranid list for 1850 points. I call it the Stunlock list because what it does. This is another flyover of what's in the army. I pretty much wanted to use my Carnifexes, and I actually made an effective list with the Carnifexes. This is what I'm currently playing this week. I've had about 10 games with it, and I've won about 7, lost 2, and drew 1. But it's rather effective. Okay, let's go over what is in the list. Now, first we have a Tervigon for HQ. Yes, I know it's an HQ Tervigon, but that's because I didn't want to put anything else in HQ. Tervigon with Toxin Sacs, Catalyst, and Onslaught. Now, moving to Troop. Again, another Tervigon, but this one slotted in as Troop. So pretty much I'm going to be like, tell my opponent, here we go. This one big Tervigon, that's the HQ one. The small Tervigon, that's the Troop one. He'll be like, okay, that's fine. It's the same loadout as the HQ Tervigon, Toxin Sacs, Catalyst, and Onslaught. Now, for the other troop choices, there's 2 squads of Gaunts. So there's a squad of 13 Tervigons and a squad of 12 Gaunts. Now, these do not have Toxin Sacs. They're just bare Gaunts, but that's because you got 2 Tervigons. Now, the other troop choice I have is 2 squads of 9 Genestealers with Toxin Sacs. They're your melee killers. They big combat monster guys, low armor save, but you have enough Gaunts to give them Gaunt walls and give them cover saves. Now, well, man, okay, those 2 Genestealer squads, they can't be relied on to score, so you got 2 squads of Tervigons and 1 Tervigon. Thing is, both the Tervigons will make a squad of Gaunts averagely, maybe 2 squads, so there's enough Gaunts going around for me to score, and it's nice. I like it. Okay, now, let's go into Elite. My Elite, you see those warriors there? They're not warriors. Those are actually Hive Guard. I have to convert those 6 warriors in the back into Hive Guard. Now, there's 9 Hive Guard. Yes, that is extreme, but 3 squads of 3 Hive Guard is very effective for messing up AV-11, AV-12 vehicles. You have to actually see it in play. You may think it's like, oh, but how do you kill Land Raiders? You shoot enough shots into it. That's why it's called Stunlock. Things get stunned. It gets immobilized. It stops moving, yes, but you don't have to take psychic tests. You don't need line of sight. You're toughness 6, you can't be instant killed. There's lots of actual reasons. You have enough Gaunts on the list to give them cover saves. These things are great when there's 9 of them. Now, going on to heavy support, there's 3 Carnifexes. Now, it's not one big squad of Carnifexes. Each Carnifex is individually slotted, so it's 3 free-moving Carnifexes. All of these Carnifexes are armed with 2 sets of Devourers with Brain Leech Worms. Doc effects, pretty much. Now, they are expensive. Yes, you could have a Trigon for almost the same points for each Carnifex. The thing is, the Trigon doesn't shoot 12 shots. They're twin-linked, shooting at strength 6. They don't get to reroll wounds, yes, but, oh look, it's a Rhino that has armor 11. Okay, I shoot 12 shots at it. Oh, okay, I hit with 8 or 9, bunch of strength 6 hits. Oh, look, I got a pen and a few glances. Ooh, look, stun, whatever, boom, okay. The big thing about the Carnifexes is your opponent goes, ooh, shoot the Carnifexes. But then you have Hive Guard, and then you have Tervigons. Now, the total list, you only have 2 Synapse units, both those Tervigons. Your opponent looks at that and goes, okay, but can they really ignore the 3 Carnifexes? I don't know about that. The total list has 42 toughness 6 wounds. Holy shit is right. Now, you only have 2 Synapse units, and you have 6 plus scoring units, because the Tervigons spawn, and they spawn more even. Now, yeah, 42 T6 wounds. That's no joke, actually. You look at, okay, here's Razor Wolves. I'm gonna shoot a bunch of last cannons at you and some plasma guns and a few melty guns. That's cool. A few last cannons, you might drop a Carnifex per turn, but do you want to try and cut off my Synapse, or you want to kill Carnifexes? That's the question. Also, I might leave 1 Tervigon in reserve. What do you do then? There you go. I may leave most of my stuff in reserve and have Genestealers outflank and just have Gaunts in my deployment zone. The thing is, Carnifexes. 3 Carnifexes, 3 squads of 3 Hive Guard. Okay, that doesn't sound like much. Okay, you look across the table. Ooh, look, Blood Angels. They have 5 Rhinos and a Land Raider, and then 2 Land Speeders. Oh my god, how do you deal with this? First turn. Okay, I'm going to Onslaught and an Onslaught with the other Tervigon. There you go. Both 2 Carnifexes are going to move up, run, and then shoot. Okay, so I shoot 2 Rhinos, mobilize 1, stun up the other one. Okay, that wasn't bad. The Hive Guard all move up 6, shoot. Okay, I did some more stuff. Blew up 1 Rhino, stunned the Land Raider, and mobilized that Rhino over there. Okay, another turn of that shooting. Most of their vehicles are stunned, just crapped beyond repair. They're in pieces. You may not destroy every vehicle you shoot at, but you're shooting a total of 36 strength 6 shots and a total of 18 strength 8 shots. That's a lot of shooting at vehicles. Now, you aren't outright killing Land Raiders. You run in the double Redeemer list. Oh man, I should have had Zoanthropes. But the Vulcan double Redeemer list has a Librarian as well as Vulcan. So he goes, oh look, those Zoanthropes? Yeah, you might get 1 Warp Blast off. Ooh, or 2. And you have to be at 18-inch range. Those Land Raiders are going to hit you anyway, so it didn't really matter. Because your chance of actually killing those Land Raiders was slim enough. And also, if the player's smart, you're not getting to them. However, the Hive Guard, who looks stunned, weapon destroyed, did a little bit here, you just do damage over time. The reason I like this list is because it reminds me of the last Codex. Not really the Tervigons and stuff, but the ability to stun up and just mess up vehicles. Yes, I'm not outright killing vehicles, but I'm stunning them up, I'm messing them up. I have squads of Genestealers. Carnifexes also are really good at shooting infantry. It's a spam list, I understand that, but it's awesome when you do it. I'm actually enjoying this list the most so far at Tyranids, mainly because it's kind of like the last Codex's list almost, because Hive Guard are pretty much Gunfexes at this point, and they're pretty much 3 Docifexes. Overall, I like the list. I'm having fun playing with it. There's another variation on the list, which I'll go over another time, called the Can Opener, which is pretty much you change those 3 Carnifexes into 3 Trigons, and it's almost as effective. It can be effective here and there, but melee things, shooting things, it's back and forth. Overall, I'm getting use out of my Carnifexes, so I'm liking this list. And yeah, it's surprising a lot of people, because people come over and go, why are you using Carnifexes, man? Well, this is kind of why. You want to play a game? I actually played a Mechanized Guard player, and it's the first time I wiped a Mechanized Guard player off the board, which just surprised me. His list was, it was like Medusa with Bastion Breachers, a Manicore, 3 Hydras. I think he had 5 Chimeras with vets in them, and then 1 single Vendetta. And well, one of the vet squads was Command Squad. And then he had an Inquisition ally in another Chimera. It's a total of 5 or 6 Chimeras, I remember vividly, and he had only 1 Vendetta with the Demolition Squad with 3 melted guns and like the Demo Charge guy. Okay, I played him. It was pitched battle deployment. That was fine. Whatever else. I kept 1 Tervigon in reserve and literally all the Gaunts in reserve, besides 1 squad of 13. So, okay, I'd run out the Tervigon, I would deploy everything in a line. I have the Gaunts just in a line, like giving Hive Guard cover saves. Move up, onslaught some Carnifexes, shoot some things. He moves up everything like 6 inches for some reason, and shoots some big templates, does some damage. He's not instant killing the Hive Guard, and he's like, damn, these Hive Guard are nasty. There's kind of a building in the middle of the table, I'm doing some damage, we're shooting back and forth. Okay, turn 1 comes, I blew up a Chimera, stunned a few things. Turn 2 comes, a Docifex shoots into the 3 Hydras and stuns all of them. That was exciting. And he starts going, wow, these Carnifexes are kind of nasty. He kills the 1 Tervigon, my other Tervigon walks on the board. I outflank some Genestealers, and they come off the side, they hit the Manicore and kill it, but the other Stealer squad comes out, ooh, heavy flamer. The other Stealer squad that killed the Manicore, ooh, heavy flamer. Genestealers don't really do anything. So pretty much I'm just sitting there in my deployment zone. It's the single objective mission, the capture and control. So I'm just sitting there with my Tervigon and a huge pile of Gaunts, just kind of behind a building getting cover. I'm enjoying it, and I'm onslaughting Carnifexes. And then, yeah, he decides to start shooting the Carnifexes about turn 3 when they start repping stuff. Because I'm not moving close to him. Am I really going to run up so he can jump out and shoot 4 plasma guns at me, or 3 melted guns from vet squads? No, I've no interest in doing that. I'll sit at 18-inch range and happily blow your vehicle up and then shoot you with Hive Guard that shoot through you and Carnifexes and kill your squad. And pretty much I was just he was confused. He wasn't going to rush me, so he just stood there and he died. And yeah, there wasn't even close combat in the entire game. Pretty funny. That's about it. Just leave your comments. What do you think?